have ramped up this year's Jiminy Thinger to include everything that you might expect from a production of this magnitude. This year, we have overly flashy graphics to distract you from mundane dialogue. Guest appearances from personalities that you can recognize and project some misplaced familiarity onto because you have seen them in videos on the internet, and whose appearance will serve to light up a predictable nostalgia response. And it is 2018, and that is how marketing is done now. We also have this little guy, faking like he's playing a new game on the screen, despite it clearly being a pre-scripted sequence, meticulously planned out and pre-recorded months in advance. But what stood out most of all, what really stood out in the flaming trash pile, idiot island, in the unending ocean of unrequested feedback from last year's press conference, was that you, simpletons, yes, you stinking bug-fuck shit minions, seem to think that we didn't provide enough new games, reveals, first looks, or whatever else you think might have made your dumb little life a little less pointless in that one moment on the internet that one time. And that hit us right in the feels. So this year, we are bringing you those new games, those first looks, those reveals for projects that you never thought possible. The first is from Gamepires. It is their Supermax survival sim Scum. You should buy it. It is going to make us huge numbers. It's probably pretty great, but I won't know because I do not play any of this garbage. Roll the garbage!
Scum Season 2 is gearing up, with Tech One's most violent offenders on display in our award-winning survival broadcast. With over 3 times as many drones, viewers will enjoy the contestants' most intimate moments. New weapons and gear elevate the action, but it's the trademark paranoia that drives the savagery to new heights, making Scum a thrill for the entire family. Fear not. Tech One security is on site to keep contestants in line. Oh my. And of course, fan favorite Mr. Smiles is back again for rule enforcement.
Threat has been terminated.
Serious, Sam?
Scum, welcome to the next era in Supermax survival.
All contestant corpses will be reused in Scum per government regulations.
Well, that looks like a hell of a lot of fun for the kids, am I right? Go to scumgame.com for more information, or don't. I get paid either way. Up next, we have Devolver Digital's newest bleeding-edge technology innovation. Loot boxes. Loot boxes have made headlines over the past year, and you, the moronic gobbling maw of consumer idiocy that you are, have shown little to no regret in just plain dumping your money into this deeply insulting monetization model. At the same time, in parallel, it seems we have seen cryptocurrencies roll in and jack-punch the global socioeconomic landscape right in the sweetness, creating an entirely new culture of massively unqualified financial experts with absolutely no idea what the shit they are talking about. If there is one thing at Devolver Digital that we love, it is talking confidently about important issues we are completely ignorant about, and then fleecing fat stacks of cash out of an uninformed marketplace that really should know better. Ladies and gentlemen, I am thrilled to introduce you to our newest product, Loot Box Coin. Loot Box Coin is the world's first cryptocurrency that is so fucking secure, not even the owners know its actual value. Totally unregulated and absent of all civil, governmental, international, personal, or institutional liability. Loot box coin aims to become the global standard in meaningless wealth acquisition and questionable financial stability. Loot box coin cannot be mined, cannot be opened, cannot be blockchained, cannot be walleted or crypto verified. It can only be bought through Devolver Digital with real, actual money you have in your actual bank account. Become the global standard in meaningless wealth acquisition and questionable financial stability. Loot box coin can become the global standard in meaningless wealth acquisition and questionable financial stability. Loot box coin cannot be mined, cannot be opened, cannot be blockchained, cannot be walleted or crypto verified. It can only be bought through Devolver Digital with real, actual money you have in your actual bank account. Upon purchase, one of our hastily trained economists will create and send you an actual physical loot box coin just like the one I am holding right here in my motherfucking hand. What is it worth? I don't know. What can you buy with it? Probably nothing. Does the U.S. government consider it a form of gambling? Fuck if I care. Loot box coin is available now on the Devolver Digital online store for a price that changes every hour on the hour for no discernible reason. Don't believe me? Well, go fire up a browser and check it out. Up next, we have a game that some of you may have seen on the socials via hilariously violent GIFs from developer Dead Toast.
It's pronounced GIFs.
Pardon me?
Yeah, GIFs. You say GIFs. It's an acronym. Acronym's pronunciation is determined by the creator of the said acronym, like a proper name. In this case, the creator of the graphics interchange format, Steve Wilhite, says it's GIFs. Choosy developers choose GIFs.
Anyway, here's my friend Pedro.
I've never been particularly fond of violence, but these are bad people. Bad people that need to be stopped. So let's get crazy. Let's get weird. Let's get, well, bananas.
pay a ridiculous premium for games that you owned 20 years ago and will be utterly disappointed by playing again today. Somehow, you all are buying these things up en masse. You are paying triple sticker price to some creep selling them out of the back of his car next to a dumpster out behind Taco Bell. And not the nice Taco Bell, but the sketchy one that sells fried chicken and pizza and always smells faintly of a mop bucket filled with purple drink and puke. You love these little nostalgic. We have no fucking idea why. But who are we to pass up on this unique opportunity to separate you from your money? Margaret! I would like you to meet the Devolver Digital Entertainment System Classic. This adorable box of plastic and nostalgia comes preloaded with 25 of your favorite classic Devolver games. Jeffrey.
Yes, Mother.
Drop that super legit live demo game controller and come on up here. Show these people the magic that is the Devolver Digital Entertainment System Classic. The Devolver Digital Entertainment System Classic packs an SFPGA processor by Swedish manufacturer Lockheed AB.
This is a Sega Dreamcast.
Shut up, Jeffrey. Rocking.
Smoking
Hey,
hot.
we painted a Sega Dreamcast. Just put it
Bruh.
out there. Look, these aren't even plugged into anything.
Bruh.
This is a Metal Wolf Chaos disc that was only released on the Xbox. It's not even a Devolver game. And it's Japanese and not real also. So.
Margaret. Now, it is time for our last game reveal of the evening. I know. But this one will really get the blood flowing to your nethers. It is 2004. I am taking you on a journey to 2004. Our good friends at From Software released a game that, unbeknownst to them, would lay the very foundation for the modern American political landscape. This game, this motherfucking legendary piece of cold-rolled amazing was forged in the most sacred elements of video game development. Mechs, explosions, and overly dramatic voice acting. Ladies, gentlemen, holy fucking shit. May I present to you From Software's 2004 masterclass in democratic mech warfare, Metal Wolf Chaos!
Welcome to the White House.
Michael! Richard!
Metal Wolf Chaos XD launches on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC later this year. Go to MakeAmericaGreatAgain.com to throw money at your screen. Thank you. Well, that does it for this year's Big Fan Fantasy Press Conference 2018. It has been swell, but the swelling has gone down. Have a lovely night. We will see you all next year. Be sure and get validated on the way out. Okay.
I've been to the future's future.
They'll fix you. They fix everything. Take a look.
Shark, starting to roll.
Shit.
Let me see. Bring in the LED. Lock it down.
She's on.
All right, what's the story?
We were able to save her heart.
What? I thought we agreed on total body prosthesis. Now lose the heart.
Jesus.
Did you hear me?
Doesn't matter. We're gonna wait for anyway.
All right. Yeah, lose the heart.
On it.
You're gonna be one bad motherfucker.
Shut her down.
We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer. Onboard computer-assisted memory and a lifetime of Devolver Digital executive programming. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Nina motherfucking Struthers.
The fact that this press conference got me my most live viewers for the day, I don't know whether to be upset or happy with you guys. The fact that I have 600 people watching this and didn't get 600 people watching any of the other press conferences is hilarious. But at the same time, thank you for everyone who's coming, who came out here. I'll be live for a bit longer, guys. I've got to edit tonight and I got to go to the gym too, so I got to do both. But yeah, let's talk about tonight's press conferences. Let's talk about what happened today. Today we had Microsoft, Microsoft, Bethesda, and we just finished Devolver Digital. Devolver Digital's conference, I don't even know what to call that. I mean, it just seems like it's not even that funny. Like, they're trying to be funny. They're trying, but it's not that funny. It's not that, like, it's not as funny as they think it is. Like, when they write it up, it's not as funny as they think it is. Like, I mean, I can understand that sense of humor, but the sense of humor, it's like very dry, very silly, like, sense of humor. It's just not, it's not written by, okay, no, I probably shouldn't go that far, but I'm not gonna go that far. But I mean, it's written by a bunch of, I probably shouldn't go that far either. But anyway, I mean, it's okay. But I mean, let me get into some shout outs here. We had a $5 donation from Josh Grant. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, guys. If you're going to donate, try to use the Streamlabs, the link in the description, just because YouTube's crazy. So if you're going to donate, I appreciate the $5, but definitely try to use Streamlabs because that's real streamer friendly. So shout out, but thank you so much, Josh Grant. I do appreciate that. Is it Cotteron Smith? Thank you for the subscription. Also, Joseph Sutton as well. Thank you for the subscription as well. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I think it was kind of fun. I mean, there's much funnier stuff to watch on the internet. I don't think that was that funny. I don't think it was. I mean, do you think the last part was funny? What was so funny about it? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But anyway, what do you guys think about this, guys? What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about the conference? What do you guys think about Bethesda? We didn't talk about Bethesda because we had to go straight from Bethesda's to this one. But what do you guys think about Bethesda's conference? Did you guys think that it was great? Did you guys think that Bethesda did a good job? Just my initial impressions. I'm gonna go with for Bethesda. I'm gonna go with like a probably say like a C minus, D plus, C minus. I don't think their conference was that great. Obviously, they're a single publisher, so they can't do as much. But the pacing was really bad. They didn't reveal a lot of games, but their conference was over an hour. Like, are their conferences like an hour and a half? Yeah, it started at 6:30 and it ended before 8. So their conference was an hour and a half, and they didn't reveal a lot of stuff that we're going to be playing this year. And they spent a lot of time on certain things. The pacing was terrible. Terrible pacing. So yeah, Bethesda's press conference, I'm going to go ahead and give it a C minus to D plus. Somewhere in that range. Devolver Digital, I'm not even going to grade that. I mean, maybe I'll grade it for a video, but I don't even know what to think about Devolver Digital's. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Fallout No Anniversary, yeah, too bad. No Fallout Anniversary, oh well. Like, play it on Xbox 360 or something if you want to play Fallout. But this was pretty weak. Yeah, I thought that was pretty weak. C minus. People are giving C's. B minus. How does Bethesda got a B minus? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if you're a hype beast, yeah, okay. Oh, they announced Starfield. They announced Starfield. Who knows when that's coming? They announced Elder Scrolls 6. Okay, but who knows when that's coming too? So, I mean, I can't, it's hard for me to get excited about games that are going to be coming out in maybe 2, 3, 4 years. I mean, we have no idea. C plus, to be honest. Wait, hold up. You gave Bethesda and you gave Microsoft, Frank Rodriguez. You gave Microsoft and Bethesda's the same. I mean, I guess if you just, it's not fair to compare it to a publisher. Like, not publisher, to compare it to a console manufacturer, right? Because, like, Microsoft has way more people that they work with. So I don't think it's fair. So, yeah, I think you're rating it based on just, like, as a developer, not like a console manufacturer. So, yeah, C plus is fair. C plus is fair. Bethesda's was amazing. I don't know how amazing it was. They announced one game for this year. They announced Fallout 76. Oh, and they had the Fallout Shelter for PS4. They had and it's already on Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. They had the Skyrim card game or whatever. So I guess Elder Scrolls and Fallout are coming to Switch and mobile style of games. So yeah, man. Doom Eternal and Rage 2. I mean, I don't know what to be excited about when it comes to Doom Eternal, because it's like, okay, we just got Doom 2016. And then they just had like a CG thing with Doom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only get excited for like CG stuff or whatever. It's if it's something that is not expected. If it's something that we have no idea. It's like a rebirth of something. That's the time I get excited. I don't get excited for like Doom Eternal. Like, Doom literally just came out in 2016. And then it just came out for the Switch in 2017. Now there's Doom Eternal. I mean, that's great. But, I mean, a gameplay trailer? Like, you know, I don't know. They don't get much points for just stuff like that, unless it's something like I said, wasn't really announced, like we didn't think was coming, you know. If it's that, then I get it. Or if it's something that's been like dead for a long time, you know, like Metroid Prime, for example. Metroid Prime 4, nobody knew that was coming. Like, people thought it was dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just crazy, because like that game, the last Metroid Prime we got was what, 10 years ago plus. So yeah. And in fairness, it was awesome compared to EA. Okay, well, I can make a press conference that's awesome compared to EA. And our Matt with the $5 donation through Streamlabs. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the Streamlabs donation. $5. And he says, I wasn't too pumped for what I saw today, but I didn't hate either. This channel made it terrible. Yeah, I was pretty lit during the channels. I tried to make it fun, guys, because these live press conferences suck. Devolver Digital, I didn't react much to it because I knew theirs was going to be like, it's going to be entertaining on its own in terms of just like what, like you're going to either be confused what's going on, or they're going to be doing stupid things. So I wasn't dancing or anything, but like during Bethesda's and like during like the rock show that they had, I mean, that was lame, but I tried to make it fun, you know, for myself, and I tried to make it fun for you guys watching, because overall Bethesda's pacing was terrible. It was just terrible. Like the whole Prey stuff, like Prey came out a year ago. Like, people really want to look at like Prey DLC. I mean, it's cool, but like, I don't need to really. They don't really need to spend that much time on Prey. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is. But hey, like for example, like Nintendo had their direct with like Splatoon, and they showed off like the Octo expansion. That was at a direct. But I mean, I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much, NR I do appreciate the $5 donation, homie. Appreciate that. And thank you for using Streamlabs once again, guys. If you're gonna donate, try to use Streamlabs just because it's streamer friendly. YouTube takes a little bit too much, 30%. So you ready for Square Enix? Yeah, I'm definitely ready for Square Enix as well. Player Since 2, I think the new Doom will come to Switch, maybe eventually, but I don't think it'll be day and date with PS4 and Xbox One. The Switch will get a revision that will be as powerful as the Xbox One. I don't think anytime soon. No, I don't think so. No, not at all. Maybe the next Switch, but not a normal revision. No. I don't mind Devolver Digitals as much because it was short. At least if it's trash, it was short. Bethesda's, I wouldn't say Bethesda's was trash. It just, I don't know. It just spent way too much time, you know. No, that's not necessarily true, Falco Lombardi, because Wolfenstein 2 is a newer game and that's coming to Nintendo Switch. It all depends on if a developer wants to make, if they want to spend the money to make it or not. For you to say that it won't ever come, that's literally factually false. It's factually false because there will be other games, there will be newer games that come to Switch as well. It's not that there won't be ever, because Wolfenstein 2 is coming out and that's a new game. That game just dropped at the end of last year. So no, that's false. It just depends on if a developer wants to spend the time and effort to get it to a port studio to make the game. So stop making up stuff, please, Falco. Stop making up stuff, especially when we have Wolfenstein 2 coming out, like, you know, this year. And that's a big, graphically big Bethesda game. Doom as well is a big Bethesda game. That's on the Switch. So it just depends on if a developer wants to do it. It's not if it technological. It's just it depends if a developer wants to take the time to get it to somewhere to get it done. That's all it depends on, guys. It has nothing other to do than that. If they want to take the time to get it done, if they want to make the investment, it's not anything else other than that. If they want to put it on there, they will. If they want to find a developer to do it, they will. That's plain and simple. So, yo, shout outs. We got a Toby Blaster, first one of the evening. Let's go. Shout outs to Bino Shadow with the $15 Streamlabs donation. Thank you so much, Bino Shadow. You've been donating quite a bit, dude. So I do appreciate the support. He says press conferences number 2, number 3, and number 4 in the bag. Thanks for streaming them, OJ. Not sure where I'd rate them, but Microsoft definitely brought the focus on games, and they're making a console next gen. So there's that. Well, I mean, yeah, all developers are working on their next gen, or all of the big three are working on their next generation consoles. So that's a given. I said that last year that they're already working on that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly sure where I'd put it. I'd have to kind of wait and see. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Yeah, I don't know when it'd be exactly when it's going to be available, but it is what it is. But yo, shout outs to Bino Shadow. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate the $15 donation. Appreciate that, homie. Been a big help to the channel. So yeah, man. I mean, good comment though. Good comment. So yeah, I mean, Microsoft was the best so far. I mean, obviously, I think Microsoft. You can easily say Microsoft was probably the best conference, which is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Which is supposed to be. Well, Falco, you said I make money off. If you think that I'm lying just because I make money off of Nintendo news, so you don't really care what I think, I'd be more than happy to have you on the live stream and I'll factually prove to you what you're saying is wrong. So if you think that I'm just saying it just because I talk about Nintendo a lot, even though I talk about Microsoft and Sony too, and even though I've talked to developers, a lot more developers than you, and I definitely know what I'm talking about more than you, I'd be more than happy to have you on here and you can come explain to me how I'm lying to you guys, simply frauding you guys and saying that I'm lying based on that. More than happy. So you can sit there and talk in my chat, or you can come on here and actually prove what you're saying. Because now you're testing my integrity. You're saying that I'm saying what I'm saying just because I cover Nintendo news, which is I'm essentially lying. You're telling me that I'm lying to my audience. So now that makes me a little bit peeved and makes me want to challenge you. So Falco Lombardi, you look like a stupid bird in your profile picture. I'm thinking that maybe that actually translates to your brain, because now you're actually testing my integrity, which I don't stand for at all. Anytime people try to come here and test my integrity when it comes to certain things, or I'm saying stuff just because I'm a Nintendo fan or stuff, that's when I want to challenge. So are you willing to come on here and talk to me about that? Can you prove what you're saying? Or are you full of BS? Because I'm calling you out right now. And I think you're full of crap, and I'd be more than happy to talk to you one-on-one, and we can see who's telling the truth or not, because I really don't appreciate you testing my integrity like that. That's not a good thing. That's a bit slanderous. Well, libel in your case. libeling your case because you're writing it down. So you want to come on and talk to me about that, or you want to stay in the chat and calm down? Which one? I mean, because you're sitting here and saying I'm only saying that in terms of a developer can put games on the Switch if they want to, only because I make money off Nintendo news. So that's basically what you're saying. So do you want to come on here and prove that, or do you want to just shut up and be in the chat? You want to just shut up, or you want to come on here and prove that? Which one, my guy? Because you're testing my integrity now. If you want, I can easily prove it to you. I've got plenty of quotes from what Panic Button, from what Iron Galaxy, and from what lots of developers who have said working on the Nintendo Switch, porting over PS4 and Xbox One games. I've got plenty of proof. So you want to come on and talk or not? Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. Give me a message on Twitter. Let me know. Because now you're saying that I'm lying to my audience because just for Nintendo, and I'm making money off of that. Essentially, that's what you're saying. That's a pretty serious offense, just to let you know. Very unethical, by the way. So it's not about making him famous. I'm gonna make him look stupid. This is what he essentially said. I make money off Nintendo news, so I'm just gonna sit here and say anything to benefit that. So that's essentially what he said, and I don't like that because that's not the truth. I'm going off of what developers have said. So let me know, Falco. I'll be looking at my I'll be opening up my Twitter. Let me know, and I'll get you a link. Anyway, moving on to some questions. If you guys have questions, please tag me at Player Essence. I'll be more than happy. Hey, what's up, man? Sorry I missed everything. What's going on? Stream the event also. We just got done with Devolver Digital. There's a bird inside here that said that I'm lying to you guys, essentially saying that developers can port over newer PS4 and Xbox One games. That I'm lying, and just because I make money off Nintendo news, so I'll say anything, which is false because I just named Wolfenstein. I just named Doom. Those games aren't on PS3 and 360. Those are on PS4 and Xbox One. Those are newer games. So he's essentially saying that I'm lying and I'm being unethical to you guys about that, which I'm not. I'm literally using the freaking proof that's right in front of our faces. But hey, like I said, more than welcome to come on, my guy. I don't know. Hey. Not when people start lying. It's not okay when people start lying. When people start lying and testing my integrity, that's definitely not okay. Not okay at all. not okay at all. The people can talk trash about me all they want to. They say, "Oh, OJ sucks. I hate his channel." Blah blah blah. You can say that all you want to. That's fine. But when you start lying, is when I'll say something. When you start saying, or you test the integrity, that's when I'll say something. That's when I'll say something. Over under whether Nintendo will have any more Bethesda news. I don't think so. There was already 2 games from Bethesda shown off at this conference, or actually 3 if you count that Skyrim mobile game. They said they're going to bring it to consoles, every console and everything. So they had 3 games. I mean, none of them were really big, but I don't think there's going to be any more. I don't think there's going to be any more. Player Essence, was there anything in Bethesda's conference that you're looking forward to? Yeah, Fallout 76 was okay. Fallout 76 was okay. It was. What's up, Mr. T? How's it going, man? Good to have you here. What's up, Golden Oracle? How's it going, man? Yeah, it's pretty much just all mobile games and stuff like that. If you have a question, just say at Player Essence. Let me know. Player Essence, how did you take Bethesda showing a mobile game at E3 just what EA did yesterday? Well, Bethesda showed multiple mobile games. Bethesda showed they didn't have a live esports competition though in the mobile game. I mean, it's impressive, but at the same time, I'm not. That's why I said I gave Bethesda like a C- or so. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that great. Still waiting on that tag, Mr. Falco. So I'm guessing that you're gonna opt. I'm guessing that you're gonna opt out of that. You want to opt out of that discussion so you can come. I mean, because essentially you're telling me that I'm lying to my audience and I'm being unethical. So I don't see any tags from you. So I'm gonna guess that you ran away. Personally, I prefer running away. That's pretty much your new tagline going to be, Falco. Personally, I prefer being a bit. Oh, sorry. Oops. My bad. Excuse me. Let's just continue on here, guys. Elder Scrolls 6 confirmed. I already know that Elder Scrolls 6 is confirmed. I just watched the Bethesda conference. I know that. Let's see here. He flew the coop, OJ. Yeah, man. Agent C says, "What up, man? What's up? How's it going?" Let's see here. Player Essence. Who's the best performer in E3 history? Usher or Andrew WK? Maybe Usher. Let's see here. Cal Cook says, Player Essence, what are you looking forward to at Square Enix conference? I'm not really sure because a lot of their stuff's probably just gonna be like Western stuff, you know. So like Tomb Raider and things like that. But we'll have to see. I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake, maybe that's something that I'm looking forward to quite a bit. Yeah, I got to keep it PG, even though it's late. Got to keep it PG, man. We family friendly here. But when someone accuses you of essentially lying and being unethical, as a content creator, simply because he doesn't like the fact that he's wrong, and then he starts arguing that and says, "Oh, OJ makes money off of Nintendo news, so he'll just tell you whatever." That's essentially what he said. That's when I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna challenge you. I'm definitely not gonna leave that uncontested. Sorry. Nah, not having any of that. Shout outs to NR Merritt with the $5 donation. Says LOL. So I'm guessing he's talking about bird brains over there. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much, NR Merritt. Do appreciate the Streamlabs donation. Appreciate that, homie. Calm down, OJ. That Pidgeon's fried already. Yeah, he's gone, dude. Yeah, he's gone. Didn't we already bodied Re-Res? We already bodied Re-Res a while ago. This man said that there was this amount of games like for Switch coming out. He said that he counted all the games for Switch coming out, and it's this much, and they're not getting anything else. And since then, like Wolfenstein, Dark Souls, and a bunch of other games has been announced since he said that. So Re-Res has no credibility, like almost zero credibility. I would listen to what Re-Res says. Would not listen to what Re-Res says. Please, and let's wait till what Nintendo has to offer too with their direct. So yeah. Let's see here. Francisco says, player, since do you think Fallout 76 could be another Elder Scrolls Online scenario? Maybe they'll do a whole expansion thing recently created prior games. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, maybe potentially. Thatch Hat Scotty says, player, since a question for the upcoming Nintendo E3 Direct, will we be able to find out who's the devs for Metroid Prime 4, and we'll be able to see some gameplay? I think it's possible for both of those. I think if we did find out who the devs are, then if it was like an official trailer, then maybe we'll find out that it's Bandai Namco. But if it's not, maybe we'll find out if at like the E3 like Treehouse type of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, Switch is killing it with these Google Play Store games. Yeah, I'm waiting for Nintendo stuff. Oracle 60 Golden Oracle 64 says, "Players, I gotta go. We'll watch the stream of Devolver later tonight." It's super short, so you can rewind the stream and watch it right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tyrese W. Tyrese W, my guy. You are a sponsor. You got to use that Streamlabs, homie. Yo, shout outs to Tyrese W with the $2 donation. It says one more Toby rejected. Yeah, that dude was a Toby. Because he's sitting here trying to lie to you guys, say that I'm trying to make up stuff. I'm not trying to make up anything. I've already said this once and I'll say it again, guys. I'll say this a million times. Switch is not going to get all the games that PS4 and Xbox One get. It will not get all of the Western big games. I've said this a million times. It's not going to get a lot of those games day and day. And if it does get it, it's going to be later like a Wolfenstein or later like a Doom or whatever the case is. There will be certain games that come over. A lot of them won't. You're going to see a lot more Japanese support in terms of bigger games like Shin Megami Tensei 5. You're going to see like the bigger franchises. We're going to see Dragon Ball come over. You're going to see Xenoverse. You're going to see some of those. Like you have My Hero. You're not going to get everything. Like I think like the Jump Force, that's not coming over at this point. You're not going to get everything from everybody. But that's just how it is with Switch. I don't know. Switch fans, you guys need to understand this. That doesn't matter. Switch can sell 10 million, gajillion, fulfillion units in a month or 2 months or whatever. Developers are still just going to do the same thing. It's just going to be like that. Think of it more of like a Wii type of deal than it is, anything else. Like the Wii got a ton of third-party games, you know what I'm saying, but different types of versions or versions that came out later. Some of them are going to be like the same like PS4 and Xbox One, but like, resolution down or frame rate in 30 frames instead of 60 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it's going to be. That's just how it is. Like accept it and move on. And if you have a problem with it, then just go buy a PC, go buy a PS4, or go buy an Xbox One. Just go buy those if you have a problem, because you're not going to get everything on an ARM CPU that's not the same architecture and weaker than PS4 and Xbox One, because that's going to take extra work. So you're going to need a developer to port it. Like this is just facts. It's the facts of life. It's the facts of life. So just understand it. If third party is that so much more important to you, then just go buy a PS4, Xbox One. Simple. It's very simple. Very simple. Streamlabs isn't working for you? Oh, okay, that's all good. Thank you for the donation on Super Chat then. If Streamlabs isn't working for you, that's okay. I appreciate you donating through Super Chat as well. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate that. El Taurus Base says, players says, did Bethesda say Fallout 76 will have dedicated servers? Yeah, it did say they'll have dedicated servers. Gen01 says, players and Switch just seems to get scraps of Western support, Japanese support, Switch games with actual games. I said that we're going on 2 years ago that I said that at this point. I said that years ago. I said that more than a year ago. I said that. So, I mean, I've said that multiple times. So, I mean, I don't know. You're preaching to the choir right here, man. Player since undefeated in debating. Not undefeated, but I try. Shout out to Grimpachi. What's up, Grimpachi? You make good videos too, homie. I watch all your stuff when you do make videos. Player one, Lycerin says, player since out of every streamer on YouTube, you're one of my favorites. Man, really enjoy your opinions about the games that we love and play. How hype are you for some Fire Emblem info? I am extremely hyped for Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is one of my favorite, if not my favorite franchise of all time from Nintendo. It's very, very good. So I'm extremely hyped for Fire Emblem to just see what it's gonna look like. I think they already teased it's gonna have beautiful graphics. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like. You know. But thank you. I really player one L, man. I really do appreciate that. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, it makes me really happy when people say that. Thank you, because there's a million YouTubers, there's a fulfilling YouTubers, and the fact that you say I'm your favorite one or one of your favorite ones, thank you, man. I appreciate that. One of your favorite ones, yes, one of your favorite ones. Thank you. Let's see here. Soccer, the Pokemon Master says Nintendo's E3 Direct will literally be midnight where I live. Okay, well there you go. It's gonna be midnight. Versus Top Hat Gaming. I've heard of that, dude. NR Merit says, Parsons, yo, when are we getting those PE boxers? I don't know, man. Thatch Hat Scotty says, Parsons, this is I should tell you, I want to get a Switch, but they're over $450, $450 to $500. Any ideas? Start saving up. Let's see here. Dagbeam Center says, hey, Player Essence, did I miss the digital Devolver E3 presentation? Yes, you did. Quantum L says, Player Essence, I got to see at least a sneak peek of Starfield. Do you think Starfield is a next generation launch title, or is it a game further off than we think? Dude, I have no idea. There was really literally nothing on Starfield. I think maybe it's a next gen title. Yeah. What's Devolver Digital? They're a publisher. Velvety Crow. Velvet Crow says, since we know you shot is legit, honey. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Velvet. I knew what you meant. I just did it. I saw that later. I didn't want to say that, but thank you, Velvet. The points OJ kills people in the street is hilarious. Well, when people start lying, or when people start trying to talk certain ways or trying to act edgy or tough, or like one guy was like, OJ, you better stop that, and I'm like, or he was like serious, like, OJ, stop it. And I was like, come make me stop it, homie. I'm right here in California, right by Los Angeles. Come make me stop it. I dare you. And so people like to talk all crazy in chats and like to say all sorts of stuff, and then when I challenge them, I'm like, oh, come talk to me here live. They're like, oh no, I'm good. Why would I want to talk to an actual human being like live like that? I'd rather just be a you know what in the chat. Vizard Grant 34 R34 says, Parsons, looks like Falco took too much damage. I think he headed back to the Great Fox. Yeah, man, we shot down that man's R-wing. Shout out to Frank Rodriguez. Yo, once again, dude, homie, my boy Frank. I appreciate the donations, man. Seriously, thank you so much. You need a special Shuriken Rasengan gift for those special Tobies. LOL. Yeah, man, we got to take him down. We got to take him down in a certain way, man. We got to take him down in a certain way. But yo, appreciate that. You guys are really showing out here. The fact that there's 426 of you guys after that conference is so funny. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the $10 donation, homie. Everyone give some love to Frank. And also everyone who's donated. Obviously, Bino Shadow, all of you guys. If you guys got a Monado emo, please spam it for my boy Frank. My boy Frank, Bino Shadow, and our Merit, Tyrese. Appreciate that, guys. Also, shout outs to Billy Laval hitting us with the subscription. Thank you so much. Do appreciate that, Billy. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. let all your friends know that there's a Ninja Village here that would love, that's always accepting new applications. Always accepting new applications. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and you pass the exam. You get your get in headband right there. Get your get in headband right there. Let's see, players. Since what time is Sony PlayStation? I have no idea what I have no idea what you're talking about there, dude. Frank Rodriguez says, thanks for the streams, man. Really appreciate them. No, thank you, Frank, man. Without users like you, without you guys being here, 400 something of you guys being here, I wouldn't be able to do this. I would not be able to do this. So the energy, the energy flows from me when I see so many people in here enjoying the content. And you guys can put up with my I would say prickly attitude at times. I mean, I can be a bit prickly at times, and you guys put up with my crap. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Epsilon Nate 10 also hit the subscription. Thank you so much, Epsilon Nate 10. Appreciate that. Welcome to the village. Everyone in the chat, if you got those headband emotes, please spam it for my boy Epsilon Nate. This is the elite ninja village of Player Essence. Let's see here. NR Maris says, Player Essence, ooh, I do need a headband though. No joke. You are always killing it. Yo, shout outs, man. We're gonna get those headbands going. We definitely gonna get those headbands going. Let me get the new logo, guys, and then we'll get those headbands going. Let's see. Sony is tomorrow. Yeah, Sony's tomorrow night. Know your positive attitude. I usually have a positive attitude. I'm just saying sometimes I can be a bit prickly. Which I know that with myself, Jamar Bates' player says, people who don't like you, then they should ban you from your channel forever. Man, what? No, people, if they don't like me, then they shouldn't be on my channel at all. If you don't like somebody, why spend time on their channel? Why spend time on their channel? So I'm not gonna ban them if they don't like me, but if it seems like a waste of time to be on somebody's channel that you don't like. That's just my opinion. I bet you love the Jump Force trailer. I thought it was okay, but guys, like I said, I'm getting older, and the older you get, the more I think the more prickly you get when it comes to those things. I mean, the Jump Force trailer, nothing did it for me. I watched the gameplay, and the game looks very average. The game looks very, very average. The art style is not very good. I even said that in the trailer. I don't like the art style. The art style is not very good, and the gameplay looks stiff and average at this point. I mean, it's looking good graphically. It looks amazing, but it really does look like they're focusing on graphics and presentation over actual gameplay, because the gameplay does not look that great. I mean, Dragon Ball FighterZ looks a million times better, but I mean, obviously it doesn't look graphically. It's a 2D game compared to that, but I'm just saying, guys, it doesn't look great right now, but it's still in development. It's coming out 2019. It could still be good, but it doesn't look, the gameplay does not look great. Once I watched the gameplay trailer, I was like, okay, it's looking okay graphically, but it looks a bit stiff. So Nintendo stopped making conferences. Antoine Davis, what are you talking about, Nintendo? Nintendo hasn't had a live press conference since 2013. Alron says, Player Essence, when is merch coming? Merch is probably coming in Q3 2018, guys. Q3 2018. Is a Model Z says, hey, Player Essence, do you think we'll get any major surprises from Sony tomorrow? Or just the millionth or 3 millionth or something like that Spider-Man trailer? No, we'll get some surprises. They said there's going to be some surprises. Fallout 76 looks decent. Yeah, Fallout 76 looks good. Let's see here. Is it Karag? 3 says, Player, since I still find it hilarious that EA's conference put you to sleep. I am with you that they made the anthem look boring. Yeah, some people are trying to tell me oh, OJ, did you really fall asleep? And I'm like, yes, I was not 100% sleep, guys. When you're trying to fall asleep and you're halfway between dead asleep and asleep, it could go either way. You're still cognizant of what's going on, but you're fading into that realm. You know what I'm saying? I was there. And at that point, I can snore at that point, which I snore when I'm still cognizant, and I can hear myself snore. And just in case if I need to wake myself up, I can do it. And that's essentially what happened. I was leaning back. I was in that realm to where I was about to fall asleep, and then I heard myself snore, as in I'm going to fall asleep soon. And I woke myself up I heard my own snore, and I woke myself up, and I realized that I was streaming, and I'm still streaming, so therefore I need to wake up. So then I woke myself up, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm still streaming here. So yeah, but yeah, I did literally almost fall asleep during the EA conference. It was that bad. Let's see here. But yeah, it was, I guess it was funny for you guys. I actually didn't like that, so I didn't advertise. Yo, I fell asleep during the conference because I mean, obviously, you guys don't want to see somebody fall asleep, or do you? It seems like you guys were most entertained when I fell asleep. I've already checked out the gameplay. You're telling me to check out the gameplay. I just told you that I just checked out the gameplay. It doesn't look that good. It look graphically, it looks good. I mean, if you're impressed with the graphics, then yeah, graphically it looks good if you like the art style. Gameplay wise, it doesn't look that good. No, not after seeing all the different, not after like Dragon Ball Fighter Z and all the different fighting games. It doesn't look. It looks stiff. It does not look like and Dissidia looks better from like a 3-on-3 like big arena area. Dissidia looks a lot better. But like I said, it's not done. They're still gonna fix it. They're still gonna make it better. But in my opinion, it does. The graphics look great, but I don't like the art style. I personally don't like the art style. Personally don't like the art style. So, let's see here. Players was going into the shadow room. Yeah, man. Yeah, the hype is gonna be good. Random Kanong. Yeah, the hype is definitely there, man. If you weren't in the REM sleep, I don't think I was in. I might have been in REM sleep. Rapid eye. You're talking about rapid eye movement sleep. Yeah, I might have been in there, but not really fully in there, because REM sleep usually happens once you've fallen asleep and then like you're kind of cognizant in there. So you've fallen asleep and then you've essentially like your eyes are going crazy and you're like a lucid type of dream, that type of stuff. So I definitely wasn't there. I wasn't necessarily there, but yeah, at least for me, that's when REM sleep happens, is when I've fallen asleep, and then I know that I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I know that I'm asleep, and I essentially wake up and I start going crazy. I'm moving my eyes all over the place because I'm dreaming. I'm having dreams. I know that I'm dreaming, and stuff is happening. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's bad, but I can usually control it, and that's fun. That's always fun to have that type of sleep, like the REM sleep. But yeah, no, I wasn't quite there yet. Is it Kisake hitting us with a $2 donation through Super Chat? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He says, tell Mr. T he's not a true Nintendo OG. I am. Mr. T, you're not a true Nintendo OG. He is. So there you go, Mr. T. Markel says, player says, do you think Konami's compilation on Switch will be Metal Gear or Castlevania? I don't know if they're doing a compilation on the Switch, so we have to wait and see. But if they did one, I think maybe it would be Metal Gear, or sorry, not Metal Gear. Maybe it would be Castlevania. There's no way people are mad that there's a female protagonist. There's no way. People are just trying to drum up fake outrage. No, but thank you so much. I do appreciate the $2 subscription. Also, shout outs to Omega Donut 84. Also hitting us with that subscription as well. Thank you so much, Omega Donut. Do appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence, homie. What are your thoughts on Lost Child? It looks like Shin Megami Tensei. I'm thinking about buying it. Lost Child looks good. I gotta see more on it though. I'll probably pick it up when it's out. I also feel on Jump Force, the last Jump game took the win out of my sales for their brand. Yeah, exactly. There is a Jump game that came out before, guys, and it wasn't that good. So I'm not going to sit here and anoint Jump Force to this fantastic game. I've played every single... This is not the first time that they've done this, guys. People are reacting. There's Battle Stadium Dawn. There's Jump Superstars. There's another Jump Superstars. I've played every single Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, anime crossover that's been released recently. I've played every single one, and none of them are that good. There are okay. Jump Superstars is okay. Battle Stadium Dawn is not really good, or DON is not very good at all. So yeah, that's just my opinion, guys. So it's hard to get hyped for something that I've played over the years, and it's never been that great, in my opinion. But the graphics look good, right? So there you go. Shout outs to Ataki Teacher with the $10 donation to Super Chat. It says Streamlabs isn't working. Sorry. The Devolver Digital Conference was very funny to me because it was a satire on the worst practices of the AAA gaming industry. I also made fun of other things like the Bitcoin craze. Yeah, if the Streamlabs isn't working for you, don't click on the link. Just copy the whole link and then paste it in your browser, and it should work. But thank you. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the $10 donation, Ataki, and you're already a sponsor and everything, and Patreon and all that good stuff. So thank you so much. Appreciate that, homie. But yeah, I can understand why people like the that type of humor. You know, I get it. Player since EA conference was melatonin for OJ. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Somebody said something about REM sleep. Well, yeah, but I mean, REM sleep, for me, not like in a deep sleep, but I'm asleep and then I can feel my eyes moving like I'm awake. I know. So maybe not in a deep, when I'm in a deep sleep, obviously, yeah, REM sleep's not going to happen in a deep sleep. Like if I'm super tired, but it doesn't, but not in, no, it doesn't. I didn't mean like in a deep sleep. I just meant like when I've fallen asleep, but you know, I'm not in a deep sleep, but I'm not a huge like deep sleeper anyways. I have REM sleep and I have lucid dreams all the time because just because that's just how I am, because I'm always thinking about the next video. I'm always thinking about what I'm going to say to you guys. I'm always thinking about going live. I'm always thinking about something. So, I mean, that's stressful for some, but for me, it's awesome. And recently, you know, I've had a big stress reliever moved out of my life, you know, so for me, I'm always thinking about the next thing. I'm always thinking about what's next. This is a little bit of a new frontier for my life because I'm now, you know, about a year into my career here on YouTube, like seriously, that I actually started taking it full time. So for me, I'm always thinking about what's next, you know? So yeah, but I see what you're saying. Subterfuge Gaming also hit us with that subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, homie. Do appreciate that. Everyone in chat, please welcome Subterfuge Gaming. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for subscribing. T-Dude says Nintendo's Damon Baker confirms that Fallout Shelter will be on the Switch eShop tonight at 12 midnight EDT. Okay, so it's already on there right now then, if that's the case. 9 p.m. So it's on there. It should be on there literally right now. You guys should be able to go download Fallout Shelter right now because it's 9 o'clock where I'm at. So somebody go download Fallout Shelter, see if it works, okay? Or see if there's a download for Fallout Shelter right now. The newer jump games are trash though. The Switch the Switch 2 3D killed the series. Yeah, well, there you go. Grimpatch says, Sparks, I actually like the mobile games coming to the Switch. Do you think people will give them a try on Switch? Absolutely. People were playing, I think, that Pokemon game. What was it? Pokemon Quest? I mean, horrible looking graphics. That game got 1 million downloads in like a couple days. So if that game got 1 million downloads, people are gonna go out there and download Fallout. People are gonna go out there and download a Skyrim card game. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to download all that crap too. It's just, I'm not terribly excited about it, but I'm going to go download it. Absolutely. Shout outs to Ezio-chan hitting us with the subscription. Thank you so much, Ezio-chan. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everyone in chat, please make Ezio-chan feel very welcome. So yeah, Grimpachi, man. I mean, I agree. I mean, there's going to be a lot of mobile, like there's even mobile games that like people don't even know that are mobile games, but are mobile games on the Switch and they buy them like, oh, that's a mobile game. I didn't know, you know? So, I mean, it happens. I mean, the Switch is just a different type of thing. I think the more and more maybe people start coming to the realization that the Switch is going to be, you know, Japanese and first party content, and a few select Western devs and tons of independent developers, you know, tons of indie developers. So that's essentially what the Switch is going to be. And I think Switch going forward in the future until mobile chips catch up with consoles, which I don't know if that ever will, but until that catches up, Nintendo's just gonna play that route because they don't want to make a console and a handheld. They want to be able to have both, so you got to do that. Yo, shout outs to sponsor hype. Let's go, Grubby K9. Shout out to my boy Grubby K9 coming back, hitting us with that sponsorship, hitting us with that jutsu. Let's go. Just to let you guys know, Kyusaringan. The infinite Tsukiyomi will consume you all. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate that, Grubby K9. Enjoy your emotes once again. And, of course, you're already on the Discord. So, yeah, man. I look forward to just having you on there more. So, shout-outs. Let's see here. Yes, Steven Bone. Nintendo is going to lose. They're going to lose so bad. Hey, don't time him out for saying that. Don't time him out, John. Just don't time him out. Don't even remove his comment for saying that. Let him say it. Like, let him say it. Nintendo literally has one of the biggest games in the world dropping on Tuesday with Super Smash Brothers. In terms of like the footage, let him say it. He's just, I mean, I don't think he's serious anyway. I don't think Steven's serious anyway. He's probably just joking, guys. He's just joking. He's just joking. Rage 2. All right. You guys tag me at Player Essence if you want me to answer a question. I'd be more than happy. Let's see. I checked, and there wasn't anything about Fallout yet on the eShop. All right, there you go. Well, it's not up yet, guys. Player says, have you seen my tweet? No, I have not seen your tweet. What's your tweet, homie? I would still say Capcom is better. I don't know if Og is here. He's asking me questions even though I'm live. Why can't he just ask me a question on my live stream? I don't get it, Og. Why are you asking me questions on Twitter? Is that you, Og? Og, are you Asan? Because that's the only question I've got recently. So, are you? Did you change your name, Og? I just wanted to be on the screen again. What? Shout out Scrubby K9. You want another one, dude? I can replay it for you again. I can do it for you again. I can replay it as many times, but I won't replay it again. But you wanted to be on the screen? You got it, homie. And you're on the screen up there over here too. You're up there too. So shout outs. Okay, so I don't know how to say your name. Jotaro Extreme says, Player Essence, I'm downloading Fallout Shelter right now. It's up. So never mind. Fallout is up on there. So there you go. Player Essence for the Discord link. Oh. I didn't see your tweet, dude. You want to tag me right now and I'll get you the Discord link right now? Because there's been so many tweets, I have no idea where it's at, dude. So go ahead and tag me right now and again. Say @Player Essence on Twitter and send me another one right now. And I'll send you I'll open up Discord and I'll send you the link right now. Player Essence, have you seen the placeholders on Amazon UK? Ninja Awesome. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, new games are coming to the Switch. Absolutely. Yeah, that's nothing crazy there. You think we'll see Luigi's Mansion 3, Player Essence? I mean, I don't know. I hope that we see Luigi's Mansion 3. Some indies are looking good, like Planet Alpha. Yeah, man, Planet Alpha is looking good. Definitely looking good. Let's see here. More questions. Thanks for keep the questions coming, guys. I'll be on for about another, I said 15 minutes or so, and it's already been past that. So I'll be on since you guys are here. There's 300 people watching. I'm not gonna leave you guys cold right now. So I'll be on for at least another, at the maximum 30 minutes, guys. At the maximum, might be less than that because I really do need to get editing. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it to the gym tonight. I really need to make it to the gym though. Let's see. John Shepard 1E3 babies. Let's go. Let's see here. How you know LTG? Burlington TV. How do I know LTG? I found the first time that I found out about LTG, Low Tier God. I think it was from, where did I find out about Low Tier God? It might have been with the whole Viscant type of deal that he had with Viscant or whatever his name is. It might have been that. I was just looking at the videos and I was like, who is this overly cocky dude? Like, who is this massive, overly cocky brother that has like these perfect chiseled looks? I was just like, I was curious. At first I didn't know what to think. I didn't have an opinion one way or another, but he just, obviously when you see Low Tier God, there's something like, if you want to see more, like what's this guy about, you know? Because like I said, yeah, he is a overly like huge guy that's very chiseled, you know, pretty much perfect in every sense, you know, for the most part. So I wanted to learn more about him. I was like, who is this guy? So I started watching his videos because it started popping up. And then that's when I was like, oh, okay. And then I started watching his live streams. I saw videos about him. I saw all the troll videos. That didn't shape my opinion on him. Like everybody trolling him. That didn't shape, because I don't listen to that crap. I actually go and see what the person says. Then I started watching him. And then I started realizing that to me, he's like a heel. To me, he seemed like a heel type of character, you know, on YouTube. And he's very entertaining. I find him hilarious. I find him very funny. I find his streams entertaining. I find him to be genuinely honest about certain things. So that's where I just started watching him. And then the whole thing with Anti, you know, that was a thing that I kind of watched him for, that back and forth. So yeah, that's kind of where I found out about Low Tier. It was more than a year ago now at this point. Definitely more than a year ago. So I just found him interesting. Just found him very interesting. And his live streams are freaking hilarious. So yeah, that's essentially what it comes down to. Don't watch him though. If you're in front of the kiddies though, don't watch him there. He's not a PG type of streamer or whatever. I find his like, cause also another thing, guys, is that I watch a lot of people who play games that I don't play. I don't play Street Fighter 5, but I watch a lot of people play Street Fighter 5. Like I don't play certain stuff, so I will be more attracted to gamers out there that like play stuff that I don't play, you know? Like Rainbow Six Siege. I have no interest ever in playing Rainbow Six Siege, but one of my favorite Rainbow Six Siege live streamers is Silent Sentry, who plays Grand Theft Auto and Rainbow Six Siege, and I just watch him play Rainbow Six Siege, and I don't think the game is good at all, but I watch him play it because the way that he talks, he makes it all like super tactical, like Commander. So I'm like, why don't I just watch this stuff? Because I'm not gonna play it. So I kind of like live vicariously through the people that play those games that I don't play. I watch people play State of Decay. I'm not interested in playing State of Decay, but I'll watch somebody else play it. All right, dude, I'm sending you the link right now. So there you go. Like he plays like Low Tier God plays Tekken and stuff like that. So yeah, I just sent you the link. So it should be in your inbox, dude. Yep, Shelter is up on the eShop, guys. It is up on the eShop. Why don't you look? Actually, type it in. Hi R75. Type it in. Excuse me. Fallout Shelter. Yeah, you could get addicted to it. I don't necessarily like the game, but I mean, you can check it out. What did you delete from his? You don't, T-Dude, you don't need to delete that, what Model Z says. That's his opinion. He's a scumbag. I think if you met him in real life, you wouldn't think that. From what I've spoken to him, you know, the little that I've, well, not little, but from what I've spoken to him, he's not really a scumbag. He's just kind of like, I think he just plays a part. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's actually like a scumbag if you actually met him, you know? If you actually met him and talked to him, I don't think he is, but that's just my opinion. Like, I don't think he's really like a scumbag for like a real scumbag. A real scumbag hurts people. A real scumbag goes out there and starts stuff with people. A real scumbag is sleazy, steals from people. That's what a scumbag is to me. I don't think Low Tier God is that, in my opinion. Kylo Slim says, player says, do you think we'll ever get Mother 3 West release? Give us Mother 3! Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Why were you talking about CPU? Were you talking to me, Grubby K9? I don't know who you're talking about. What show was it Cyberpunk at? Cyberpunk was at the Microsoft press conference. Thank you, OJ. I was joking, not real. I know you were, Steven. That's why I'm always trying to get you like, guys, just relax. Steven always, it's just that you spam a lot, Steven. That's the thing. Like, you put short messages that can be looked at as like console war stuff, which they delete, like Microsoft, like people trashing Microsoft and Sony systems too. I time people out and stuff like that, but I know you're joking. I think what you need to do, Steven, is put a profile picture, dude. Put a profile picture, you know, kind of use LOL a little bit more, use JK a little bit more, use those things and people will catch on to your personality. I've already caught on to it, but other people, like when you have a blank profile picture and you say those things, other people just think that you're a blank avatar troll. You know what I'm saying? So I just tone it up a little bit and you'll be fine. You can still keep your sense of humor, but it just won't be as you know, you got to make it a little bit more obvious, just a little bit more obvious over the internet, because it's text communication, not they can't see you, you know. Exactly, Burlington TV. He's just doing it for entertainment. I don't think Low Tier God is a scumbag. Like, everybody that's met him in real life says that he's fine, you know. I've never met him in real life, but everyone that says that he's met him, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him, you know. I mean, like I said, he's had disagreements with people, then he's met them in real life and they were fine. I mean, remember the whole thing that happened with the Anti, you know? Remember all that? And then the next thing you know, they were at E3 and they took a picture together and said, oh, everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? And Low Tier God himself has said it on his streams many times that, like, hey, man, these people in real life, they don't even talk like that. It's over the internet. He's like, it's just over the internet. He's like, in real life, we'd be cool. We'd be homies. Like, he said that multiple times. You know? So yeah. All right. Jotaro Extreme says, player, since will you be trying out Anthem Division 2 or Fallout 76? Yeah, I'll try I'll try at least one of those three. And if not, I'll be watching them for sure. Zyphos Gaming demands Fallout 76 for the Switch. You're gonna demand to be nothing. You're gonna demand it and get nothing. Reggie is gonna be kissing Phil's feet because Microsoft won E3. I don't think so, not yet, in my opinion. But like I said, it just depends on what type of gamer you are. If you're into just all like, if you care about world premieres, then Microsoft won E3. If you think world premieres, paying for world premieres equals winning E3 because you showed something, because you paid for it, that marketing, then okay, then Microsoft definitely won E3. If you're actually into exclusives and what's coming out this year and stuff like that, then obviously it's up in there who's gonna win yet. But yeah, world premieres, absolutely. If you're basing it on who showed what first, Microsoft won E3. Absolutely. I don't think anybody can top what Microsoft did because they showed off everything first because they paid for it. So there you go. Deadlock 7. I don't know. I don't see where you're talking about Elder Scrolls Online will add console and Switch support. What does that mean? So why wasn't the Elder Scrolls Online and was it announced for the Switch? What do you mean by that? I don't see any announcements. I don't see anything. Was that announced for the Switch? Because it wasn't at Bethesda's press conference. So is there an announcement? Is there a link that you can give me, Deadlock, where you're talking about this stuff, man? Because I don't see it. I mean, I see the Elder Scrolls Legends. That's coming to Switch. I mean, Bethesda has, that's the funny thing is that Bethesda has a number of games, but they're all mobile games coming to the Switch this year, you know, which is fine. But yeah, the Elder Scrolls Legends is coming to the Switch. That's that Elder Scrolls mobile type of game that looks really good for a mobile game. I mean, that game's coming to Switch. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it yet. We're talking about this game right here. Or sorry, that's not, sorry. That's the card game. My bad. The card game. Sorry. That Elder Scrolls Legends, that's not the hack and slash game. Sorry, that's the card game. So the card game is coming, but I don't see anything on Elder Scrolls Online. Where's that at, dude? Players, are you gonna stream the Splatoon Smash tournament? Yeah, I'll probably stream some of it. Yeah, why not? Can I send you a pic via Twitter, OJ? Yeah, send me a pic. Deadlock, send me a pic. Tag me. Send me a pic. I think Blade. Yeah, Blades is going to come to the Switch. They just don't have a release date. Like, it's not official. It's not like they didn't officially announce it, but Blades is going to come to everything. They said it's going to pretty much come to everything. So yeah. Next year's E3 will be nothing but mobile games. Yeah, man. Is he talking about Legends? Okay, yeah, Deadlock. Are you talking about Legends? That game that I just showed? You talking about that? You're talking about Legends. I think you're talking about Legends, dude. People got kind of confused. There's so many different games, man. There's so many different games out here. Let's see here. Yeah, Blades looked okay. It's just, I mean, but it looks okay. Looks okay. Yo. Shoutouts with the Streamlabs shimmy. Says I'm gonna hit you with some Lullaby Ninja tips because NR Merritt with the $5 donation says I'm gonna hit you with some Lullaby. Oh, is it Lullaby? Yeah, Lullaby Ninja tips because I'm out. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to be out soon, guys, but I got 300 people watching, so I'm going to entertain you guys for hopefully a little bit more and answer some questions. So thank you so much, NR Merritt. Do appreciate that. Shout outs to Cookie Boss as well. Yo, Cookie Boss. Hit us with that subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everyone in the chat here, please welcome Cookie Boss. And also Billy Rose as well with the subscriptions. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the village. If you got those headband emotes, please spam it for 2 brand new ninja to the village. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Parsons, why was there a mobile game at E3? I never would have imagined. Yeah, Toby, there you go. Toby would say that. Devolver has been Devolver. You like Devolver's press conference? When's the Splatoon Smash tournament again? Don't worry about when it is, guys. We'll let you know when it is. It's on Tuesday. Well, you'll know when it is. You don't got to worry about what time it is. Don't worry. You'll know. We'll get you going on that. Or somebody can tell you in the stream. Doesn't matter. Jotaro Extreme says, do you think Halo Infinite could be a persistent online game to keep the trend going? It could be. We rocking out all night at OJ's. Yo, let's go. Fun boy. My boy Fun Boy knows how to have some fun. All right, take it easy, A-Gamer. Thanks for coming out to the stream, homie. Grubby K9 hits you with the Fallout thumbs up. Let's see here. Yo, hi, Cookie Boss. Hi, Cookie Boss. KAG. What are you streaming tomorrow? I'm streaming everything tomorrow. Whatever's going down tomorrow, I'm streaming it. I'm streaming everything. This year's E3 will be the first time that I stream all of the major ones. Everything's getting streamed by me, guys. So you can always be here anytime. I will be here for streaming. I'll be streaming the whole time. So what do we got tomorrow, guys? Up on the plate for tomorrow, we've got Square Enix at, oh my God, I got to go to sleep. 10 a.m. Yo, I gotta go to sleep because I still gotta work tonight. Yikes. 10 a.m. is Square Enix's conference. And then also 12 p.m. PT, guys. These are all Pacific time, Los Angeles. 10 a.m. PT for Square Enix. 12 p.m. PT for Limited Run. 1 p.m. PT for Ubisoft. And I really don't want to stream the PC gaming show. That's 4 streams in one day. And then plus, so that'd be 5 streams. Okay, I'll probably skip the PC gaming show, but we'll be streaming Square Enix, Limited Run, Ubisoft, and PlayStation tomorrow. So I'm gonna skip. I need a break. I need one break. Yeah, I need a break. I can't do 5. I can't do 5. Sorry about that, guys. So we'll do Limited Run, we'll do Ubisoft, we'll do Square Enix, and we'll do PlayStation. But there's no way. There's absolutely no way that I can do PC gaming show too. That's too much. The Elder Scrolls Online to add consoles and Switch support. Okay, so why didn't they know? Okay, so yeah, okay, guys. So here's what he's showing me. Deadlock isn't lying when he says this. I mean, I didn't think he was lying. I thought that you were mistaken. But Deadlock definitely isn't mistaken with what he says here. Unless this is a typo or something. This is what Deadlock is talking about. The Elder Scrolls Online to add console and Switch support. So I mean, it might be a typo. It might be a typo, guys. I'm not really 100% sure, but it does say that. Is that Boogie on there? What is... Okay, Boogie's on there. All right, so there's that. So yeah, there you go. I don't know if it's real though. I think it might be a typo because none of the websites are picking up on it. I don't see it on like Nintendo Everything or anything like that, you know, or on Go Nintendo. I don't see it on any of those. So there you go. Exactly. It's already on consoles. Exactly. It's already on consoles. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, Switch is a hybrid. You know what I'm saying? Switch is a hybrid. It's not just a console. It's a hybrid. So, all right. Take care. Take care, guys. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this one, guys. I do appreciate everyone being here. Thank you guys so much. I do have to get editing and go to sleep because I have to be up at 10 a.m. and I'm going to see if I can go to the gym tonight because I really need to work out to keep my blood flowing, get good exercise in. So, all right, guys, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Do appreciate it. We'll be back at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. bright and early. 10 a.m. for you guys with more streaming all day. There will be streams all day on Player Essence, so make sure you keep it locked right here. And thank you for all the donations, sponsors, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. Do appreciate it. Good night, and we'll continue E3 tomorrow, guys. That's when it really gets popping. We got Sony, we've got Square Enix, we got Limited Run, we got a lot of people. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.